What's up, guys? Let's take a quick look for the Sony ZV1. So I'm using this camera more than half of the year and good opinion about this camera. Have a quick look through the pros of this camera. First, what I like more, it's a very compact camera, so you can shoot 4K video and it's still pocket size. So probably you can see how the camera looks like, both sizes. It's thin, even with the cage. So the second is you can rotate your screen whatever you want. So when you shoot yourself, when you shoot somebody, so it's quite nice to do B-rolls. So probably you put the camera in the hand, make it stable and rotate the screen to look through what you're shooting. Next part, they have great internal microphone. So probably in average conditions you don't need to have external mic. I'm using that cat. It's some kind of muffin built in, and in some cases I use an external mic if you'd like to record sound of the forest, sound of the water, long distance dialogue, so directional microphone would be nice for that purposes. Another good thing that you don't need spend additional money to the external lenses. It has inbuilt lens with 1-inch sensor. 24mm, it's enough when you shoot even yourself, long distance between camera and yourself. It's nice to have that this camera has built-in stabilization. Even with the active stabilization, camera does more crop. And you need to know if you're shooting and close objects, you should keep the distance because of cropping. And with the external stabilization, when you keep stable your hands, do not shake it, because after in production you will see how difficult it to stabilize. And let's talk about the cons. What I dislike more, it's battery life. It's not enough for full day footage. I have a bunch of batteries, so around 6 of them for record whole day footage. It's a general cons, I guess, for me. Another disadvantage of this camera, it's 1-inch sensor. So in low light conditions, it produces a lot of noise. I know this disadvantage, and 1-inch sensor isn't, in my opinion, it isn't enough to cover low light scenes. This camera is too small, so I put external cage, metallic external cage, just because of it's very comfy when you get this cage and holds the camera. Second, if you'd like to have really wide angle scenes, you should put an external lens. So it's a Alltails lens, 60mm, and it's quite cheap. It's around $50, and you will have wide angle, so it's enough for make a footage of human from the short distance, to have footage of your face. It's quite nice. But even when you put this wide angle macro, the camera weighs a lot, so it's around 60 grams. You can feel it, and sometimes it's not. Take a camera with yourself for the travel purposes. If you have active style life, you don't want to take it with yourself. Another annoying thing which I try to avoid is sound of zoom you can hit. So each time when you do footage, Do not try to use a zoom, because just focus on a scene. Make the right decision with zoom parameter and do the footage. Do not change the zoom during the footage. And my conclusion after half of the year of using, it's cool camera for travelers, for vloggers. It doesn't take a lot of place, it's pocket size. You don't have all the headache about what you should take with yourself. Just camera, take additional batteries and have a awesome footage. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.